Movie and Music Network, offering underground, pop, and esoteric cinema. Discover more at movieandmusicnetwork.com. Hiro Hamada is a fledgling robotics prodigy, and Baymax is an inflatable robot who watches after him.
What seems to be the trouble?
Oh, I just stubbed my toe a little. I'm fine.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
A 0?
When they uncover a sinister plot in their home city of San Fransokyo, they gather together an unlikely team of heroes to stop it in Big Hero 6.
Hi, I'm Liz. I'm here with Kevin and Aaron, and we're here to talk about Big Hero 6. We've all just seen it. Kevin, what did you think of this film?
I loved Big Hero 6. I think it's one of Disney's better efforts that's non-musical. But it is a step up from, Bolt, which the same directors did.
Oh, Bolt.
Which is interesting.
Bolt was so long ago.
I understand. But I thought it was really well conceived. I liked how they focused on Asian characters.
When the film started, there was a lot of characters of varying races, and I was worried that it was all tokenism or trying to vie for audiences of different countries. But then when you think about the setting of San Fransokyo, it actually was appropriate, and it was nice to see so many characters that were so different.
It's got interesting characters, good character relationships. It certainly is a superhero movie. But
it's a different type of superhero. It didn't feel like it followed the same, because, when they were learning not their powers, but they were getting their gadgets, it was, quick. It was a nice little montage, and then you're done.
Yeah.
You didn't have to spend too much time learning, like, I'm learning how to be a superhero.
And the superheroes were based on science. Like, they were superheroes of science. And I wish I learned more about the science they were using, because it was like, oh, I'm creating these tools, but I never explain how these tools are created.
I'm just super smart.
Yeah, exactly. But I do like that the message behind it is, like, education is important.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Does it hurt when I touch it?
No, it's okay. No touching. Ow.
You have fallen.
You think? Ow.
On a scale of 1.
Ow.
On a scale. On a scale.
No.
On a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
0.
It is all right to cry.
No.
Crying is a natural response to pain.
I'm not crying.
It was very funny.
It's hilarious.
Like, absolutely hilarious. Baymax is so adorable and like really, really funny.
But like a tall Eva, right?
Yeah, or like a tall Wally or something, but a little bit more emotion. Just everything that he said was hilarious.
And the animation of him was just priceless, just because he was so big, and when he was just trying to move through small spaces and knocking things over a little bit. It was hilarious.
It was great, yeah. I mean, and a lot of physical gags, but a lot of sort of complicated, emotional jokes about depression and things like that,
Jokes about being drunk.
Yeah, the kids are right. That was amazing.
Was amazing.
Yeah.
That whole sequence is the best.
But that first act is so packed. Like, I was almost overwhelmed by the amount of characters and the things that they were planting. But I understood why, because so much needs to happen in order for our main character to grow and to achieve everything he needs to, have happen. That's not a sentence. But point being, I think that if you start the movie and you start watching it, you might get thrown off by the beginning of the film.
You're going bot fighting, aren't you?
There's a fight across town. If I book, I can still make it.
When are you going to start doing something with that big brain of yours?
What? Go to college like you? So people can tell me stuff I already know?
Unbelievable.
The voice casting was all great. Pretty much everybody creates a character. The only person that I don't think really did was T.J. Miller, but
he's T.J. Miller.
He's T.J. Miller. You hire him so that he sounds like himself. Fine, no big deal.
Right.
Alan Tudyk is playing another pseudo-villain in like the 3rd Disney movie in the last 3 years.
I love him.
I was very surprised to find out that Scott Adsit was the voice of Baymax. Scott Adsit, of course, is Pete Hornberger in 30 Rock.
30 Rock.
Doesn't even really sound like him, so I'm sure they did something to alter his voice, but I thought he played the role perfectly.
Baymax.
We were at school all day. Got it. We jumped out a window.
No, but quiet.
Shh, we jumped out a window.
You can't say things like that around Ed Gas. Shh.
was really impressed though by the animation. Like not necessarily the character animation, which I'm sure is great, but I'm not an expert on it. But the backgrounds, it was almost as if like, was it live action? There were moments where I was like, that's
real.
The
that's
detail,
real.
yeah.
The same thing.
And the camera movements too. Like I don't remember why I think about this shot in particular, but there was just a pan like up to a window, and I was like, wow, it just looks like a real camera panning up to a real window. The design of the backgrounds, the design of all of the characters, not the main characters, but the people in the background, I read was actually the most unique background animated characters that they've had in a Disney movie. Wreck-It Ralph had like 200 something, and this one had like 600 or 700 unique characters. It just looked splendid.
This is one of Disney's most accomplished non-musical offerings in years. It's going to delight audiences of all ages. A Big Hero, see it.
Though I found the film a little overwhelming in terms of characters and plot, it was genuinely hilarious, and so therefore I gotta say, see it.
Big Hero 6 is hands down one of the best animated movies this year. I say see it. Cheers.
Cheers.
This block.
In the